In 2020, the world shut down due to COVID-19, but little did we know that after recovering from COVID, there is still a long road ahead. Symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, shortness of breath, heart racing, glucose regulations, and much more for months afterwards. Almost everyone is aware of COVID and its symptoms, but not everyone is aware of its long-term effects. Long hauler COVID, also known as long COVID, is a condition where symptoms persist long after the initial infection, and researchers are still working to understand it in order to treat it. Today, I will spend time talking about what it is, common symptoms, and how it affects daily life and experimental treatments being studied right now. So what is long hauler COVID? According to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, otherwise known as the CDC, long COVID-19 is a serious illness that can result in chronic conditions, requiring intensive care and can cause disability. The CDC states that anyone who has had COVID-19 infection can experience long COVID, including children. Even after recovering from COVID fully, there is still a virus living in your body that can cause other symptoms. This isn't contagious, or they don't think so. There isn't quite enough research in order for them to make a statement about that quite yet. Living with these symptoms can be very challenging. It can greatly affect your everyday life. In an article written by the CDC, they talk about the range of symptoms people can experience and different severities they experience as well. While symptoms are not the same for everyone, fatigue is the most common and typically what researchers say the most. The Mayo Clinic identifies symptoms such as extreme tiredness, especially after activity, and problems with memory, often called brain fog. Dealing with all these different symptoms can be challenging and also affect someone's daily life. The Wall Street Journal highlights an estimate that long hauler COVID can push around 1 million Americans out of labor forces, affecting those in their prime working years. Not only did COVID displace a lot of people from their jobs to begin with, now they're getting displaced again due to the long hauler effects of COVID. Almost 5 years later. Research for long hauler COVID didn't start right away. It took almost 2 years for studies to take place. The National Institute of Health, also known as NIH, was one of the first people to launch clinical trials to investigate potential treatments for long hauler COVID symptoms, including sleep disturbances, exercise intolerance, and the worsening symptoms following physical and mental exertion, known as PEM. Many more people started researching this too. However, this kind of intense research comes with a large price tag, so even 5 years later, there isn't much data. KFF news article reported that the federal government invested over $1 billion as of December, but so far has failed to bring any new treatment or even a final statement discussing what they found. In conclusion, long COVID is a very serious condition that is affecting many people to this day. With the continuation of research, we can only hope for better understanding of these diseases and different ways of treating it. While we may have moved past from the peak of the pandemic, the effects of COVID-19 are still present for millions of people. Understanding this is the first step forward into finding any kind of solution. Thanks for listening.